Shawty say she wanna be my next. I think she here for the flex. She got a selfish complex. I'm stuck on my ex. Mesmerized by the sex. This time taking less. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Hey. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Wednesday night in October. Unfamiliar situations unfolding. Boundaries crossing. Can't be friends, too much emotion. Deep sea diving into something not sure if you can swim in. My float can't stay afloat cause it has holes and I'm too focused on my goals. Truth be told, I wasn't designed for relationships. No one's heart I can hold. As the pen flows, nobody really knows what's on the next page. As we create chapters of journeys, our lives are made up of purpose. Your work is never done cause you are energy. A light beam, I needed balance beam. My thoughts of you are fantastic. Nah, fuck that. Drop the F, include the G. My thoughts of you are like gymnastic. What was left undone from me and you, it flips through my head. I put that ring on the table every night next to the bed. 5 nights a week, I'm exhausted, straight thinking of what you were in my sleep. The sheer presence and essence was a blessing I took for granted. Maybe this love letter was my closure. This is taboo. For me and you, the vessels burn forever. Listen, hey, she had cul-de-sac kisses. She like penis, I'm her mistress. Bad boy acting up and I'm the one that she's consistently texting. Listen, she did it for attention. Shawty did it for affection. She went to service on Sunday morning and the preacher said she was forgiven. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I need some drums. Oh Lord. Hey. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Hey, can you hear me? Phil, can you hear me? Oh, hey, pop your headphones on. Right behind you there. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Testing, testing.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Phil?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. All right, Bongo sounding good. All right, little reverb for you. All right, hey Todd, you hear me? Can you hear yourself? I hear you. Hey. Where's the drum? Right here. Hey. Right here with the jacket, brand jacket on right here. Right here. Right there. Okay. There's two of you. I didn't set up the kit. I'm gonna let you get comfortable and kind of you want, and then I got the mics ready to go. So just get straight. And thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's the front. Y'all don't got no hair left. How you doing?
They ask me what inspires me to write. What gives me the courage to step behind a mic. Well, I'm passionate. And at times when I'm passionate, I'll get like this. And if I get like this and I'm not behind a microphone, I'll look ludicrous, disturbing the peace, to say the least. But please, educate all children equally. What's up, Rob? But it's something different when I slow it down. I was told when I'm calm, I sound so profound. And I'm not doing this shit for the likes, lights, camera. This is action. I can proceed in that fashion, verbally fighting, throwing jabs, punchlines. I wrote and left hooks that some of y'all ain't even get on the last project yet. So this awakening process had to be a spiritual release. I trust the universe with my marketing, and my daddy taught me these streets. Everything ain't what it seems, and it ain't your reality. Trust your mood and baseline. Shout out to Kurt, you gon' get this work. I turn pain into power. Take 3-4 showers a day, wash away this hurt. You can't stand next to me. Please stand over there. Where is my security? I'm tripping. Where is my inner me? I thought that was a friend to me, but it was my enemy. Now I need security in me so I can proceed in the form of purpose. See, a lot of y'all don't understand why I do this shit. Some of it's just nervous, energy, manic, frantic. Bipolar ain't even on my paperwork, but sometimes I can see the mood swings and you don't even want to be in the vicinity when these things start going. I don't pick up no 57s. I throw these hands, and we make all them dogs go to heaven. See, this is poetry versus music. We don't even need no beat to make this shit communicating between you and me. Poetic justice within this tongue. I'm just giving you a run for your money, shawty. You don't even understand where I'm from. Mindset on some other shit. I give you what you thought you came with. ZBey. Still pick them up?
Yeah, it's just this kind of big.
Yeah, we can move that.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Of course, yeah. I know how drummers are with their sticks, though. You gotta...
got your finger bit off one time.
Seriously, man. Seriously, you gotta watch out. Drummers are no joke. Mean.
Percussionist on the other end.
Playing the timpani, like they're nice as hell, but. All right. I'm ready for a drum test whenever you are.
Okay.
Just do me a favor and focus on kick snare and cymbals.
Okay.
I mean, hit the toms too, but just focus on those three if you would, because I'm only doing 2 mics for the space tonight.
Yes, sir.
You can call me Matt too.
Okay.
All right, you hear me, sir?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So we'll communicate like this, but you can go ahead and just give me a rhythm, and I can mix you in.
Is there a way you can turn that down a little bit? That kind of
I got you. Yeah, I heard it too.
hot in my ear.
Yeah. Try it now. Yeah, that sounded good. How's it sound for you?
It's like room sound, if you will.
What? Say it again.
Like room sound.
Yeah.
A lot of the room.
Yeah. That's probably going to happen just because we got the mic set up the way we do.
Right. And so like these doors will be closed too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll help. And I can take some of the reverb off of there too. I had a little bit of reverb on the snare and everything.
Oh, if you do, no, you just make a donation. If you feel inclined, you know. Yep.
We'll see how the music goes. Pretty good, man. Yeah, it makes you comfortable. Whatever it makes you comfortable.
This is like if you come to a 50-50 event and it's like the vendors table. Y'all laughing. This is how I envision that shit in my head. And it's like the little concert hall there. You know how we do like our little this? Recording shit. What you say? So this how I got my show. Nigga, you remind me.
Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Nikki.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Right on. I heard you're in charge, right?
I'm one of them.
We need as many as we can get.
Yeah.
Because I tend to whoever's in charge, let me know whatever.
That's me on
I go by a good instruction. Matt here is also great. Usually I go with his flow, but I'm more for all the influence I can get. So
yep.
play side for this.
No, that's good. It's just share profoundly just around with some cues.
I can help you with that.
Thank you. Me and my back showing up again.
Really?
Right there. Right away. Thank you.
All right.
Right here. So when the camera come on, like when they first see us, it's gonna be B-Love doing a poem. And then he'll cut me in the big booth. And at some point, David, I'd like you to come and sit at the vendor's table, talk about Rise. At some point, I'll let you know. And then
Hey, B, you hear me? You hear me all right? Oh, I got him muted. Hey, B, you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, were you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Cool.
That's the message.
All right. How's everybody feeling?
Good. Great. Oh, unless you're talking to them. He's talking to them.
Anybody out there? Y'all feeling all right? All right.
Yeah. This poem right here is dedicated to the hypersexualization of the young black male. They said my body was a tool, a toy, an object to be tossed around with naked hands, calluses on my collarbones, chips stacked on my shoulder, formulated by dead skin. Your flesh does not belong on me, yet it lingers. Like smoke in the air during junior year and daddy coming home from work. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get rid of you. The smell. I never knew the stench of shame could be this strong. Producing the desire to put a toe tag on every memory and a body bag for every heartbreaking experience. Mother would die. Been baptized by my mother's tears, yet her holiest of water couldn't prevent her biggest fear. For her baby boy to be exposed to the destruction of his innocence. An unspoken epidemic that's been plaguing our villages. This don't leave a house like grandma's recipe. Yet if I keep it bottled up, I know that it could be the death of me. So I speak to release and bring peace. They say my body was a tool, a toy, an object to be tossed around with naked hands. I say my body is art, rare, priceless, a value that can only be measured by God. I say my body is mine, reclaiming ownership of that which was once stolen and placed in the museum of the mind of my oppressor. They say one person's trash is another person's treasure. Well, if you let me tell it, garbage, it was never. I'm one handsome mother lover with a big head. Hello, heart, listen, I learned how to play my part. And with every lesson I discern, you know I put it in my art. I'm book smart, I'm street smart. I be with the Holy Spirit, I eat plants and skip dairy, I'm built different. Melanin worth more than gold, I drip different. Rose petals and lavender in my tub, I said I drip different. Listen, was celibate for a minute, resisted the alcohol and drugs, started sipping Damian. I'm talking I am love. Now with zero influence, we lasting all night long. It hit different. Listen, word to my big homie, wellness warrior Sanoop Supernova song. He said, forgiveness is your protection. So I forgive myself for that which I didn't know, and I forgive each body who prematurely showed me a pathway to activate my sacral soul, my light. They said my body was a tool, a toy, an object to be tossed around with naked hands. I say my body is art, rare, priceless, a value that can only be measured by God. Poem. Love. So yeah, my name is Brandon Love. Be Love. And that piece right there again was a story of the hypersexualization of a young black male. And the reason why I went there is because first, when I met ZBey of Community 5050, our work, and not even first, still now to today, our work is centered together as partners with young black males in Richmond, Virginia. I know it's a lot of stories, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of healing, a lot of conversations that need to be had, and that's one of them. And that's one that I didn't want to leave off the table. When I have a platform, any platform I have, that's something I would love to speak on and I always speak on. But with that being said, again, that's who I work with. That's who I specialize with. My name is Brandon Love. I'm co-founder of Love THC, co-founder of the Love Lounge, a house of healing in Jacksonville, Richmond, Virginia. Ideas to, again, bring healing and love and wholeness to the community. And my target audience, my heart, my soul is young kings of Richmond, Virginia. And just the idea that I want to see us grow old. I want to see us be somebody. I want to see us be happy. I want to see us be healthy. I want to see us be prosperous. I want to see us be ourselves, our truer selves, and not what this system has designed, has created us to be. So yeah, my name is Brandon Love, and I'm gonna go into this next poem. Again, like I said, I want to see us grow old. And so this poem is a salute to the grandfathers, the grandpas. And shout out to Bill Withers. One of my songs, Grandma's Hands. It was an inspiration to this piece, so we're going to do that. We're going to get out y'all here. Love. Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands. Well, what about grandpas? Oil, dirt, plasma, and salt water buried beneath his fingertips. This is a story of the lion's paw that was smacking our grandmother's ass. The king of the jungle whose grip has been used to build and destroy nations, Grandpa. Grandpa's hands has been used as a carpenter, a mechanic, electrician, a painter, and a plumber. By day, Grandpa planted stained glass windows in a church, and by night, the same 2 palms, 4 fingers, and 2 digits were used to clench stained glass pipes in the trap. Grandpa's hands were tied behind his back. Vices be like silver-linked bracelets. Grandpa's hands like chasing. Attempts to drown out the noise of his inner and outer world. Grandpa's hands know 2 things: how to protect and how to provide. Grandpa's hands were tied, rough, worn the out. The type of hands that could loosen a screw off a carburetor with no tool. Grandpa's hands were built different. The only book I ever saw reach for was a Bible. Yes, Grandpa's hands were built for survival, so you know they knew how to pray. Whether they be claps together as one or in a circle at the family reunion when the head of our household says grace, Grandpa's hands were an antenna to God. Yes, as a boy, a child, a grandson, Grandpa has been crucified, hands nailed to a tree left to hang, holes in his flesh to convince him that he is just a man, to strip him of his belief in his divinity, leaving a vacancy for his faith, yet that doesn't mean he stops believing. No matter how many scriptures he could quote, his God became the judge, the bill collectors, the doctor. His church became the bar, the clubs. His communion became the pork chops and whiskey. And his angels were his back-arched angels, left scents of sweet perfume he thought grandmother never knew. But we know Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played a tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She said, give Grandpa's hands some grace. See, Grandpa was raised during a time when he had to act blind. Cause if it's 2 hours of grace, a white woman, those same 2 hands we bound to the back end of a steed with a smack of the ass and a ride along nigga. The same 2 hands that fought a war for a country that would spit on every medal he earned. The same 2 hands that never felt the touch of his own fathers. Grandpa hands told a story. Perseverance through resilience. Grandpa hands was a mural, a mosaic, a masterpiece in every cut or crack. Grandpa hands deserves a plaque, a Grammy, a BET award, a Nobel Peace Prize, a round of motherfucking applause for every hand that once swam in his balls and every hand that has been impacted by the fruit of his loins. So we say, Grandpa's hands used to clap when the children danced. Grandpa's hands was busy tending to the land. Grandpa's hands was out there building the master plan. So we say, baby, won't you pray for Grandpa? Pour some live faces for Grandpa. Sing a little praise for Grandpa's hands. My name is Brandon Love. I do this. I write poetry for the young black boys who don't know how to read. I write poetry for the young black boys who just want to grow old, who got hope but losing hope at the same time. I write poetry for me. I write poetry for my healing. And yeah, I hold space for healing. This is what we do. This is how I align with community 50-50. This is how we align. This is how we see eye to eye. This is how we gonna shake the city and shake the nation and shake the world. So my name is B Love. That's my time. Peace.
We need a microphone. So we're about the art. We're about aligning ourselves with the people needs. We are about celebrating 13 years of grassroots services. We have some phenomenal individuals in the building. We have some phenomenal individuals on the cloud. You are in a cloud session at Free Jambalaya Studios. I am ZBey, CEO and founder of Community 50-50, 501c3 nonprofit. We have been active in the city since 2009. Yes, you can clap for that. You can clap for that. 2009, that's a long time to, do work. That's a long time to do anything and be consistent. And so as the night go on, we will not, forget a lot of people that are still here, people that are not here, acknowledge people that are community partners. You've seen one of them open, Brandon Love with Love THC. A phenomenal poet, great individual, father. Y'all need to check out his Love Lounge at 215 West Clay Street in Jackson Ward every Monday through Friday from 6 to 10. Healing, sipping tea, journaling, networking, and just good vibes. So, we're going to celebrate today. We're going to be very organic. Nikki McMullen said, be me. So you're going to have like 7 individuals coming through this. Now I'm just messing. But yeah, so listen, we're going to pretty much get through, for real though. But no, we really going to get through this night and have a good time. We had a great morning starting off at the Love Lounge. Then we went to Black of the Berry down in Shockoe Bottom. Y'all check them out, 10 18th Street. That is a great juice bar, wellness, nutrition. Then we went over back to Nico's studio in Jackson Ward. They had a photo shoot. People came by. And we had photos taken for our website. Shout out to Free Jambalaya. I give a round of applause to Free Jambalaya. We will not be doing this if we were not in this space. Free Jambalaya. For those that don't know, I am an independent artist as well as a nonprofit founder. I'm a spoken word artist, and Free Jambalaya is my home. 2018, I signed an independent contract with them. And so understanding the music industry and the music business from an independent standpoint, that's something that I'm also learning along with some great people here. And we're also going to give that back to our community through creative expression. So with that being said, I'm just going to name off a couple of sponsors, and then we're going to, I think we're going to let Nikki McMullen come up here and say a few words, if that's fine, after we name off a few sponsors. So first of all, I want to get into Miss Gurley's Kitchen. Y'all give a round of applause to Miss Gurley's. Miss Gurley's has been on board. Helen Holmes has been on board since 2015. We do our third Sunday feeding in Blackwell, and we do after-school programming. We do anything in the community. Families responding to trauma may need a meal after a tragedy or a crisis. She's always on board, so please make sure y'all check out Miss Gurley's Kitchen down there in Fulton at 4908 Parker Street in Fulton, Richmond, Virginia. All right, who else we got on the list? So when y'all see me look over here, it's because I'm looking at this sponsor board. We have a list of sponsors and a list of community partners and a list of volunteers that we're going to call out throughout the night because we have so many people that make this happen. We couldn't do it without the people that we name off and a lot of people that's pretty much in this room. So another person we're going to name is Kate Moss Presents, Kate Moss LLC. Y'all shout out to Kate Moss LLC. She does a lot in the community around culture, arts, and community. One of our community partners around youth development and exposing the youth to art and culture in the community. All right, so that's two of our sponsors right now. We'll have some people come later on. Miss Ayana McMullen from Harmony Organizing and the Incubator Network Incubator. Yeah, I'm going to say some stuff wrong. All right, we'll get this straight before the night go out. But that's why we got people around pretty much to, keep you on point. That's why you need a team. So, yeah, we're going to pass it on over to one of our dynamic individuals that's in Community 5050, pretty much one of our many, many backbones. I could not do a lot of what I do with the vision to put it into implementation. That's pretty much it is. Nikki McMullen, she's going to grace the microphone and let y'all know pretty much her role and what she does as a community organizer, community partner, and a program coordinator for Community 5050. Y'all give it up for Nikki McMullen. We're going to pass the mic like the balloons.
Matt, which camera I'm going to look at? Which one?
You got the one right next to Phil is one I would look at.
Oh, this Phil.
Yep.
This Phil.
Yes,
not
ma'am.
this Phil.
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right.
Phil, not Philip.
Listen, y'all, we got a bunch of people in here with the same name, so you're going to have to forgive me, but I'm going to ask y'all a question. And y'all pretend like it's like 50 y'all in this room, okay? All right. How y'all feeling tonight? I need y'all to, you go with it. Say it to me. I'm all right. Are you feeling all right? Oh, this woman. Hold on. This woman rainy. What day of the week is it? Wednesday night. Are you feeling all right? Tell y'all what, let me move this mic stand. My name is Nicole Lachey McMullen, but you're going to call me Nikki. And I'm here with 50-50 of the community to do all the things. Whatever needs doing, we do. Community 50-50 is responsible for a lot of community engagement with the youth and the community through mental health, through food information and education, through intervention, through social emotional learning. And what I do is sit there and help to make sure all those operations go smoothly with the conversations with our illustrious CEO, ZBey. We got other team members in there. Miss Rashana, if it ain't for Rashana and me, we probably wouldn't have a Z. I'm going to tell you like that. I'm going to tell you what's up. What's up? Tell the truth and shame whatever you pray to or don't pray to. So there we go. That's how it is. Hey, Matt, put Z back on the camera because we gonna coming over here because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's true. It's true.
Y'all know I'm very upstanding citizen.
Switch it to this camera. We gonna be right here right quick. All right, so we need. And you gonna put yours on. So we want you to participate in all the things that Community 50-50 do. Matt, thank you so much for your participation. Everybody in the room, everybody in the community. We are not Community 50-50 without the community. And them's my words for tonight. Big up Phil, and what's the other guy name? Todd. Fit, Phil, and Todd. All right, I'll see y'all later. Hey, yo.
And she probably come back later before we leave, you know what I'm saying? Because she gonna want to say something else. So look, we're gonna roll off a couple of more sponsors. We're gonna say shout out to Philly Vegan RVA. Y'all give it up for Philly Vegan out there in Hall Street. Cooler Von Seal, the artist. Sanity Project. Y'all make sure y'all look out for Lawrence Family Tree if y'all need some hauling and some services done as far as in the community with landscaping. Y'all make sure y'all holler at Lawrence Family Tree. Also, make sure y'all check out Saving Our Youth over there at Six Pick. And also down one of our partners in Newport News, Violence Prevention LLC. So they're doing a lot around youth and after-school programming, and also giving coping skills around violence. All right, so yeah, that's some of our sponsors. Who we got next? Rashawn, you want to say something? Hey.
Come on, Rashawn.
Oh, Rashawn gonna get on the mic. So we got the jam session. So I told y'all we all about the arts. Hey. We just chilling in the booth. We just gonna speak the truth. Everything that we do, 50-50 is for you. We got the green and the blue. It got the water, it's for you. We got the earth, we on it. And everything, we on it. We got the drummers and percussion. Creative for discussion. We ain't for the muscle. They ain't even the word. What is muscle? But y'all just let me keep going. With this microphone, I'm flowing. We got pizza in the back. We put the squares in the back. We keep it round with the circles. We got cycles for the Urkels. We got cycles for the Urkels. Because I'm smart for the Urkels. You never know what we on. We might be on, but we just keep it going. And we just wanna be flowing. Hey! So look, we just gonna keep a cipher going, right? And we also gonna bring up some people that's in the building so they can talk to you about what they do. Because like I said, with Community 50-50, we can't do it by ourselves. We have to partner, we have to collaborate, and collaboration is something that we definitely pride ourselves on because we like to stick in the lane of positivity, culture, health, arts, and let other people do what they do. So we will say later on in the program what we are expanding to as far as agriculture in Amelia, but right now we're gonna bring up ZBey with plant life and also elements of heaven, so she can talk to you about their partnership with Community 50-50, how they've been rolling with agriculture in Amelia, and how they plan to continue to impact the community. Come on in here.
All right. Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Shadaya. Hey, how you doing, Nikki? I love it here. Thank y'all for the support. As ZBey was touching bases on, we do partner in Amelia to grow what we know as hemp, aka cannabis. I am 1/6 of Plant Life. We have been at a couple of pop-up events in the city. If you check this out, Authentic Group, Organic Grow, definitely want to get the education out to the people in regards to what we do in cultivation. Also, too, it's about self-sustainability. That's definitely important in the community. So we do partner with everyone. Excuse me. And also, too, we just want to give thanks to ZBey for just the support and also just trust and allowing us to do what we need to do for the community, and then also aiding and support. Now, in regards to Elements of Heaven, we do offer authentic, organic, natural products. No chemicals, no pesticides. Just definitely good for the skin, especially for our melanated folks. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
We got you.
Yeah, I'm good. You gotta excuse us. You good? Yeah, we good. Having fun. enjoying the space.
I'll put this right here so we can talk about what's that about later.
Yeah, I never had that before. What is that, ZBey?
What is it?
Uh,
What that is? Is this a sponsor? Let's bring it to the camera. Matt, you get this bottle. Matt, you said it's sake.
It looked like it's a type of wine. Infused. It said infused.
Sake, courtesy of Africana.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Africana. Anjali, thank you for the wine. Thank you for the sake. I'm pretty sure we'll taste that later.
So we're gonna take some. We're definitely gonna celebrate with that. You said what?
It's 13 years, right, ZBey?
I don't even know what that is. I guess that's what it is.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Very special.
in regards to community and giving back, feeding the community every third Sunday with 50/50. 2023, check us out. Anything, donate clothes, clothing closet. We appreciate everybody who's ever been supporting the system and keeping it going. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
We appreciate you. We appreciate everything you do in the community for agriculture, and no doubt. Yeah, Charged Up. So yeah, appreciate it. You know, so this is Charged Up Noah, flagship store. Y'all go check it out. Independent brands. That's what we're rocking. You know, he does a lot in the community too. One of our community partners with clothing. He gives away free clothing daily. As Shadiah mentioned about our clothing closet, we have a clothing site located at the Morning Star Storage that is located at 1716 East Cary Street. And pretty much we have a hotline, 804-596-9791. That number again is 804, don't call me, 804-596-9791. So you can pretty much reach Community 5050 hotline and pretty much place a request if you have clothing needs. You can either come to the site located at Morning Star Storage, 1716 East Cary Street, or 72 to a couple of hours. We'll bring some food. We'll bring the clothes to you. But we pretty much organize with the case manager your needs. And we like to give clothing based off individuals' style. You know, we don't want to just give clothing because they need clothing. You know, if you have a certain request, please don't be modest. And, you know, and say, hey, I need, you know, some jeans, I need sweatshirts, you know, because we want to make sure we have what people need because people give us what people need. We want to make sure we be that link. All right, so I think we're going to get into a performance right about now.
You should.
You think I should?
I think you should.
All right, come on.
I think so.
So listen, I'm about to switch over like this. So listen, all right, so look, at this point of the celebration, I'm going to get into a performance. I think we're going to get into a piece that I wrote when I was at a point in my life called depression. And sometimes we don't like to embrace that. Sometimes we don't like to talk about those things. But a lot of times we have to talk about things to get through things. And so that's one of the mottos that I have adopted for myself, not to dwell in it, not to stew in it, but to just pretty much talk about it and find solutions. And so that's another reason why, you know, Community 5050 is very big on mental health and connecting with mental health resources for our community and bridging those gaps. I am a resident in counseling, meaning I'm a licensed mental health professional. And so definitely taking community and clinical counseling and merging the two is something that Community 5050 direction is going to 2023. So coping with poison is something I wrote when I was in a space, and we definitely utilize creative expression to have people deal with their traumas. And so this is how I dealt with mine, you know. I realized some things about myself as I was writing it, and so here you go. So I'm coming in here. So look, we're going to let the band hear it first, right? And let them, you know, come in with it. And then we're going to do that because we're not going to play this track thing. You know, as a performer, I like to make sure. Okay. I got the earphones by Nicki McMullen. Hey, Matt, turn me up a little bit. Anxiety, depression, just run basics, have patience. AA, 2, thought that I was done with you. Meet you.
Yeah, we're gonna let all that go. Let that band come in. Hey, Yeah. We gonna kill those vocals. Cause I can just come in. And I'm coping, and I'm coping. And these noises, and these voices, it's poison. And I'm coping, and I'm coping with these noises, and these voices. Shit is poison. Hey. Hey, when you run into, you thought that I was done with you. Eager just to meet you. Agitation, what I'm supposed to do. Typical type of behavior when you making moves that's major. Moments of depression, but you don't want to discuss them. How you know my... Hey, hold up. Let's bring that back. Keep going. See, when you get caught up in the moment, and sometimes when you write songs, and those songs trigger thoughts that you remember that was going on at that time, sometimes you gotta just bring it back, and that's the art of creative expression. Let's go. Hey, Hey, when you run into, you thought that I was done with you. Eager just to meet you. Agitation, what I'm supposed to do. Typical type of behavior when you making moves that's major. Moments of depression, but you don't want to discuss them. Wait, how you know my words don't formulate? I end up snapping the same way I know you do. This poetry thing they think is rapping. Point taken, we're shaking. I ain't about a lot of conversation. Got class to see you in Denzel with all this great debating. You funny, listen honey, and I'm trying to be of some assistance. Work through some of them problems, them coping skills I see missing. We'll start with an elevation. We'll practice a little more patience. Put the flame down, that alcohol brown, let's use that moderation. Hold up, now shawty, what you saying? If you was in my own voice, I would think it's me you playing. Never faded, need patience. On the hill, no miseducation. Let me jot down my canvas of words, my thoughts, they keep on racing. And I'm with this poison, these noises. And I'm coping with these noises. And I'm coping with these noises. And these voices. Shit is poison. I'm just coping, and when you coping with these noises and these voices, you just coping, and you coping, and you coping. Hey, listen, I'm a product of weed, speed, and cope. So lyrically, I'm dope. And at times, I just want to give the community hope. But at times, I need to save myself. We're all in a state of confusion. You don't know what's wrong, what's right, or what's left. But sometimes you just got to be still and just take a breath and cope with this poison. Because it's noises and it's poison. Shit is poison. Check your voices. Woo! Check your voices. They make noises. It gets poisonous. Check your voices when you coping with this poison. So yeah, man, I had to give y'all some of my heart, some of my lyrics over beats. Because sometimes when you don't creatively express yourself, that's when sometimes we see things happening in our communities. So this space you see right here, right now, is not just for me. It's not for artists you see in the building. Y'all can keep going. It's for you. So a lot of things that we're gonna do in 2023 is really about trauma healing, trauma response, and we have a network in the city that's actively forming right now with various people in the community that's experts in their role, help the community, but we come together as a network. And Community 50/50 has partnered with the organization called Therapeutic Consultation Mentoring Services, which is a for-profit organization that focuses on connecting, networking agencies and individuals to resources that they need in their community. So one of the roles that Community 50/50 is going to play on this trauma healing network is connecting individuals, families to resources for mental health support. This space right here is going to be one of the spaces for creative expression. We're going to take residents and community members out of their homes, bring them into this space so they can do what you just see we did, what Be Love did, pretty much how Nikki was using her voice to express things. People come up here and talk about their platform. Youth need a voice too. So activities around creative expression, activities around trauma response. Thank you, Free Jambalaya, for allowing us to use this space in the future. Y'all will see this space in the future. So, with that being said, I want to bring up a young man that has an organization that, the organization is called Rise Up. And Rise Up, he's going to tell you about the history of Rise Up and what they do, but we have been partnering Rise Up for about almost like 8 years around culture, art, and education in our community. So please, ZBey, come on up. Woo! Come to the vendors table. Hey, thank y'all. That was a rock. Yep. You put the headphones on. All right, word. Peace. That was cool. So look, after he do what he do,
I'm gonna stand up. Peace, stand up. Oh, peace. Peace. So I'm ZBey. I'm David Ali Bey. I'm the current director and president of Rise Up, RVA. Wow. I don't even want to start by talking about Rise Up. You know what I mean? Like for one, Sadaya Bey just came out. You know what I mean? Zenobia Bey is right there. I'm ZBey. You know what I mean? I'm a career educator, so if y'all walk with me, it's a pattern going on here. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason y'all go do your own research. I'll give you the information. Do your own research, as the brothers say. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it's a family thing in here. I like the vibration in here. Shout out to Community 50/50, no doubt. I'm a origin of this city. I'm an origin of Richmond, Virginia, but I'm also a nomad, as many other bays. You know what I mean? I find other cities, and I've been to other cities and find home, and I always make it back. So I think the time before last, or the last time that I came back, you know, I linked up with Zenobia. Man, Zenobia was feeding people over Blackwell. She was writing music. You know, she was in the community with the children. She was repping Southside real hard. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say what side I rep. I'll tell y'all what side I came from, but I rep all sides. You know what I'm saying? I rep all sides now. Just like Z, you'll find me on any side of the city. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I ain't gonna ramble. I'm the current president and director of Rise Up RVA. Rise Up is an acronym for raising interest in social equality. Rise Up was a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Rise Up is now official business. It's a C Corp. I turned it into a C Corp. Rise Up is, as Z said, based in culture, arts, education. I'm a career educator. I'm an early childhood specialist. I'm a general educator. You can visit our website and, you know, get all types of services via, you know, consultation for education. I specialize in developmentally appropriate practice because people, you know, after this whole pandemic, they just throwing people in the classrooms and throwing people in front of their children. I believe in something called DAP, which is developmentally appropriate practice. That means if you got an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, or a 10-year-old, there's a developmentally appropriate way to educate these children. I also believe in culture and refinement. I teach culture and refinement. I'm a 5%er. You know, I come from the 5% nation, the nation of gods and earths. Man, yo, Zenobia, thank you for being you. Is ZBey, you know, it's been 13 years. It felt like it ain't been that long. Right. But, you know, when Z started talking about like 10 years ago, consistency is key. Man, consistency really is key. She show and prove. She show and prove. Y'all show and prove. Consistency is key. Like they be over Blackwell every third Sunday. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow, pandemic, hurricane. They be over Blackwell on the third Sunday feeding people for I don't even know how many years, but I know Rise Up, we volunteered numerous times. You know, Mama Sandra, Sister Miss Lat be out there. Miss Gurley's, they be donating food. You know, it's always going down over Blackwell, courtesy of Community 50/50. I'm going to stop saying but I'll say this. We've been, as a community, we've been through a lot in the last 3-4 years, right? And about 4 years ago, I'm an officer of an organization called the Richmond Kwanzaa Collective, which is an umbrella organization of art, culture, and African-centered or educational organizations here in the city of Richmond. I and Rise Up are officer organization of that collective, and we elected Community 50/50 in Zenobia for our Community Leader Award about 4 years ago. I interviewed Zenobia, and I had to do a write-up. I interviewed her, I transcribed the interview, and I wrote it up, and it made it into our historic Kwanzaa journal. That's Richmond history right there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that, you know what I mean? She got an award on stage in front of the whole community, you know, in front of for our Kwanzaa celebration. I think she got the Ujima Award. I think it was the Ujima Award. Word up. So, you know, shout out to that. And then after that, you know, we kind of went into this whole, whatever y'all want to say, SARS-2, flu, corona, Rona, whatever. You know. But Z was outside. Z was in the projects, outside, doing it. Like, where the children was at, with her boots on the ground the whole time. Like, I'm like, Z outside, they talking about social distancing. Not Z. Nah, I'm like, yo, what's he doing, son? Like, she was advocating in the community the whole time. So, I mean, it might seem like I'm bigging it. I heard this word the other day, gaslighting. People be using these words on social media. I don't know what they mean. I ain't gaslighting nothing. They show and prove. This team, they show and prove. You know, they don't need a marketing plan. Their marketing plan is their work. You know, we say do the work. They do, the work gets done. And that's real life. So, yeah, shout out to them and shout out to that. Back to Rise Up. Rise Up is a educational, artistic advocacy organization. Like I said, I'm an educator, so I really believe in our children's need for developmentally appropriate practice and education. We are planning a conference for 2023 based in developmentally appropriate practice. We held, which Zenobia and many people can speak to, we held educational film presentations over the years at VCU. We have some educational film presentations coming up. Today's Supreme Mathematics is God. So, you know, Zenobia was born on the God Day. And today's Supreme Math and our Supreme Alphabets today, it's the month of love. So love and God. That's what Zenobia's mathematics add up. Love and God. And yeah, today's the 7th of December. Next Sunday, December the 18th, next Sunday, we'll be at the River City Roll, 939 Parker Street. Tap into our social media. We on all the social media platforms, Rise Up RVA, everything, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And we're doing a charitable event. You can come out, you can pay the bowl. Some of the money goes to Rise Up, and if you donate, some of the money could go to Rise Up. And it's through the love movement. Our brother Jody will be there DJing. You know, shout out to Jody. I got Nikki McMullen beside me. Come here, Nikki. Nikki McMullen, she gonna always speak. She gonna always speak. Nikki, do you know anything about Rise Up?
I know everything about Rise Up. And let me talk about this man here while he bigging up everybody else. Talk about consistency. In order for him to know what we are doing, he has to also be on the scene. So when you talk about consistency with this youth, with the community, with the Pan-African community and culture and education, this one here will rise up. I remember when he joined it. I remember when I got my shirt. I don't have it on today, but it rises up on my closet shelf. And it means something, because how would he know if he wasn't there showing himself? Big up to you, David.
Thank you. Peace. Thank you. She does know when I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That makes me sit down. So Z, I ain't gonna go on and on and on, but yo, no, yo, like you was outside the whole time. ZBey outside, and yeah, outside, and yo, community feedings. mental health therapeutic consultation, nutritional therapy, all these things we need. Like my man B, like the God B said, healing. It's not a tag word. It's not a hot word. You know, they say these hot words on social media and all that. Like, yo, we really, really, really got to work on ourselves so that we can have a healthy family, a healthy self, and a healthy community. Otherwise, get off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Go meditate and go to the Love Lounge. You can meditate at the Love Lounge. All right, peace.
Peace. Good words over there.
Appreciate you, Brother David. So look, all right, so yeah, we're going to talk about this bottle of sake that was donated and given, not I said donated, it was gifted by one of our community partners, Africana Film Festival, Anjali Moon, and her team over there doing great things in the community around the arts, the Jackson Project. Shout out to Dr. Sisha Moon. So listen, man, thank you, Africana. Thank you, Anjali, for this bottle of sake. We're going to, crack this open and do some shots when the camera go off. You know what I mean? So look, before we get into this band, you know what I mean, I'm going to shout out a couple of more of our sponsors and community partners. And y'all give it up for the Arts Community Center. Cindy and Amir over there in Chesterfield doing great things. Y'all give it up for Hard Time Cuts. Y'all give it up for RVA Nonprofit Consultants. If it wasn't for RVA Nonprofit Consultants, a lot of our reports and paperwork would not be in. So please give it up for Valerie Travers. I'm going to say a couple more. Also give it up for Candace Turner and also Cindy Henry. They are like sponsors that donate faithfully. They're always supporting. Their donations also help support our operations of sustainability with our food and clothing pantry at the Morning Store storage. So thank you to all the organizations and individuals. So look, we're going to let this band rock out for a little bit, about like 3 to 5 minutes. So y'all can hear what Free Jambalaya is doing. Matt Tracy, the owner of Free Jambalaya, was behind the scenes putting everything together. Y'all give it a round of applause for Matt putting this stuff together. And shout out to Free Jambalaya for allowing us to be in this space. They're going to jam out for a little bit. So y'all just, and Phil on the drums. You know what I mean? Philip on the drums. And we got Todd on the keys and Philip on the other percussion. So we got 2 Phil on the drums. Double Phil. So y'all listen to the sounds of Free Jambalaya.
You have an announcement?
Ooh.
You have an announcement.
Well, it's about like 8 people in the building. I feel like I'm about to make an announcement about like a silver Kia. I won't have a silver Kia. So look, the show must go on and on and on. We don't have no silver Kia or chrome. We just got the gold dripping in the drone. Everything that we do is fly gone. Everything that we do is fly gone. Everything that we do is fly gone. And we fly. Hey, I got a song called Fly. And we fly. But the band gon' rock. The band gon' rock. Hey, band gon' rock. The band gon' rock. So look, while the band rocking, I'm gonna say a couple of more of our supporters. Shout out to Adiva Naturals. Y'all make sure y'all go down there to Shockoe Bottom on Franklin Street and get all your skin and your hair care from Adiva Naturals. Also shout out to Fred Ford and family, PA to Charlotte, doing a lot of community engagement. Fred Ford and family also supports our program with community program support. So yeah, shout out to Fred Ford and family. Also, shout out to the Boys and Girls Club, man. The Boys and Girls Club has got a new teen center. And the teen center is right there in East End. It is at 1830 Creighton Road. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. They have a whole lot of programs after school. They have space that you can pretty much have community in reach. And just have a lot of innovative space for our teens. So shout out to the teen center, the Boys and Girls Club. All right. Oh, shout out to Walgreens. Walgreens has been supporting 50/50 with donating a lot of their merchandise, like after the holiday season is going off. They say come get the Easter stuff. They say come get all the Christmas stuff. So we pretty much get a lot of those things and give it back to the community as well. So shout out to Walgreens. All right, we got some more sponsors. Hold on. Friends of Prevention Coalition. Shout out to Friends of Prevention Coalition. And also shout out to Tuesday Versus, man. Shout out to Tuesday Verse is one of the longest open mics running in the city, probably on the East Coast. This year they will be celebrating their 20 years, so make sure y'all come out to 9 North. What is Addy's address? 9 North Street? What's Addy's address? North 9th Street, yeah. And celebrate Tuesday Verses on December 20th. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. Hey, band rocking. Okay. Hey, shout out to Southern Kitchen. Southern Kitchen in Jackson Ward. Shane and her crew over there is always supporting the community, not just 50/50. They support a lot of people. Shout out to Pam Mines, JP Jumpers with autism, one of our community partners. Shout out to who do we have next? Shout out to BSU Social Justice Center, man. Dr. Zoe Spencer down in Virginia State doing a lot in the community around social justice. Shout out to Sanity Project, Paul Taylor. Shout out to I Vote For Me, Lorraine Wright doing a lot around social justice in our community. Shout out to House of Dreams down at 757. Shout out to Adrian Cook with Empower Their Voices. Adrian Cook is doing a lot in the Hampton Roads area and Tidewater area with our youth. So there's so many people that Community 50/50 is partnering with. Like I said, 50/50 is just not the name. That is the mission. That is the goal. We have to partner. We have to collaborate with other people to make, you know, the goal obtainable. So, yeah. So listen, shout out to Randy Wilson Podcast. Shout out to Shanae Harmon, one of our board members. Also, shout out to Anita Ham with the Tutelage Group. The Tutelage Group is an educational program, and they pretty much help agencies and individuals with education around mental health and also sustainability and how their organization can be sustainable. So shout out to the Tutelage Group. Also, before we get into Harmony Organizing, shout out to Sharita Thompson, Southside native of Richmond. She was holding 50/50 down for a long time with the volunteer coordinating. So definitely want to say what's up to Sharita. All right, so listen, we're going to bring Harmony Organizing up here so she can talk about what she does. She can also talk about the network incubator, and she can talk about how she is helping the community with organizing and logistics and having a sustainable business. So Ayana McMullen with Harmony Organizing, will you please come on up? Come to the microphone. There you go.
Yeah.
Do I need these? Okay.
Hey, y'all. We having a good time. Thank you. Ooh, yeah. We having a good time in here, and I'm looking at this camera and seeing if people are actually looking at me. But I just want to give a shout out to this whole production and to Zenobia because she is doing the thing. I'm just saying, like, there are very few people that I've come across in the community work that has, like, 100% pure intentions for the community. And I think Zenobia is one of those people. And I'm here to support her any way that I can. So I guess I'm supposed to introduce myself really quickly. What it is that I do, let me not change the accent. I am Ayana McMullen. No, let me stop. I am Ayana McMullen, the catalyst, eclectic soul, and social entrepreneur. I'm the owner of Harmony Organizing, and I help you focus, flow, and grow to launch your life and or your business, either way you want to do. I specialize in organizing, development, and productivity. So if you need a spark in your organizing, you need a spark in your development, you need a spark in productivity, I'm the person. And so what I do with Community 50/50, I help them with like kind of behind the scenes things to get organized with strategic planning / goal setting, and kind of sometimes what Zenobia just asked me to do off the cuff. We know how. We know how Zenobia do off the cuff. Is she listening? She ain't listening. But also, I am the founder of the Network Incubator, which is the premier creative think tank for business ideas for entrepreneurs, creatives, and professionals. We primarily serve under-resourced entrepreneurs through connection, creation, and collaboration to help them brainstorm their business ideas and challenges so they can grow their businesses. That's what we're here for. And I will just let you know, T&I was birthed out of my personal experience as a solopreneur. And as a black woman, that's a whole nother story, a black business owner navigating this business space. So I wanted a space where people talk like me, think like me and work together like me. So we really work in a collaborative space in order to grow others' businesses. And I'm not sure what else I need to say. Oh, that's right. Community 50/50, thank you. Yes. Community 50/50 is one of our biggest sponsors of the Network Incubator. They've handled things from logistics to helping us get other sponsors like Miss Girlies. I am going to shout out Miss Girlies because for our first Thursday monthly sessions, Miss Girlie does provide our food for us. So shout out to Miss Girlies in the space. And I just can't say enough about Zenobia. Zenobia be surprising people because you got to take a gulp. Cause you be like, I thought I knew what she was doing. She got some milk. Oh, there we go. That's what Zenobia. That's what she doing now. You be like, look, what we gonna do? We gotta help her with that. And then we get a call or a text. Look, y'all, I want y'all to help me with that. What? We ain't talking about none of this. But we here for it though. Sometimes you gotta sit her down. I'm talking about you. You be like, look at here. We gotta be a little bit more strategic about this. But I'm gonna say this is dope. I hope we have more of these because the community needs to see what we're doing and the people that are behind the scenes that are supporting her because she is a leader and a visionary and she's just gonna go for it. She walks the walk, she talks the talk. And so Ayanna McMullen here, and I guess I'm turning it back over to Zenobia. Yeah. It's party time.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, but real talk, I can't do a lot. These headphones is crooked. I can't do a lot without, logistics, and Ayanna helps a lot with logistics and things like that. So I'm gonna bring up one more person, and then I think we're done because Rashana says she don't want to throw no confetti. Oh, she do want to throw the confetti, but I don't want to clean it up. And so we can throw it up outside. It's like throw it outside. So Yvonne, come on up. Please come on up. Y'all give it up to Yvonne. So listen, man, when it comes to like videography, along with Shadiah, I mean, that's not all she does with the agriculture. Shadiah, Matt, Chaotic Dreams, and Demetrius on Yvonne pretty much does a lot of our marketing, helps with editing with the youth when we do lyrics and beats. So I just want her to just, have the microphone to talk for a little bit so she can just tell what she does, her services, and then we're going to wrap on up, all right?
Word. Okay.
We're live.
We're live.
I'm in entanglement.
That's all right. Wait a minute. We don't want to do that now. Hold on.
Yeah. She said she got her Jada on.
There you go. See, you come out of entanglements like how August Alsina. That's all right. I like this. Come on. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Free jambalaya up in here. Okay. I just basically want to say I'm Yvonne Libran. I am the CEO, the brainchild behind Virginia on the Go. I also do a thing called Street Loving in RVA, which is basically at this point just giving massive amounts of love to people around the city of Richmond, around Virginia, all the way through, and just really letting people know what it is for real while just being who I am. Virginia on the Go, let me go back to that. So 2012, came up with this idea to just do everything I can for Virginia. I love people from Virginia. I'm from Virginia. There's nothing like it. If you're not from here, you probably wouldn't understand. You lump it together like the DMV. There's a little bit something that's a little bit quite different when you get to the heart of the DMV. And I'm just going to say that's Richmond. Yeah, so just going on with Virginia on the Go, updating to 2012, just 10 years later, I am now at a point where it's just community, outreach, love, purpose, and full steam ahead.
Woo! That's right.
Is that about summed up everything?
Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead. We chugga. Hey, you gotta let them know. I'm just trying to tell you, gotta let you know, right here, live. Y'all gonna get more of these cloud sessions. It's gonna be more dope artists from Richmond, from Virginia, from everywhere. And you just got a little sample just now of everybody who was working together to go, what? Forward. Chugga, 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 chugga. Y'all thought I was going somewhere with this? You definitely think I am. And you better know that I am. So I'm just going to leave it there. Bring the CEO back on to wrap it all up because we got to go chugga, 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 chugga. I'm getting no letter. Chugga, chugga. I know I can. I know, right? Hey, thank you. Hey, you just gonna walk out with the headphones? See, these are sides you don't see of us, you know what I'm saying, in the community. That's why, thank you, Sundone, for telling, for setting this foundation, because sometimes you have to see other sides. A lot of times I don't show other sides of me because that's vulnerable, I'm actually in the process of finishing an album called The Awakening Vulnerable Season, and this is what I am. I'm giving you the vulnerable Zenobia. I'm giving you all sides of me, the multi-dimensional individual. And so, we're going to close out because time be flying when you be doing fly stuff. You know what I mean? So like everybody said, we're going to be doing more cloud sessions. We're going to be doing more of these. We're going to be doing more in person. But check out for something that we're going to do, continuous cloud session. And so we're going to close out with some multimedia greatness. Like I said, Community 5050 supports TNI, the network incubator, and we just went to a event they recently had. They have them every first Thursday, and they had a dynamic commercial. So this commercial, we're going to close out with the commercial. Ayana McMullen with Harmony Organizing and TNI has contacts for whoever did this commercial. I know I shouldn't be saying it like this, but yeah, come on, because this young lady definitely needs her credit for what you're about to see. So I want Ayana to tell you all who she is.
For sure, thank you. So Christina Clark of Imagine Media Lab is the one who produced this commercial for us. She's also an official sponsor of the Network Incubator, and the girl is bad. Check her out, Christina Clark, Imagine Media Lab.
All right, so yes, thank y'all. Donate. We're gonna have the link up. You see the donation link? See, that's how you know we're not really about the money, because we ain't said nothing about the fundraiser. But make sure that you pretty much donate. The Cash App, we have the link on our website, on our Facebook. The donation link is actually on this link right here, too. We're going to run this fundraiser all the way to December 31st, all right? So shout out to the band. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Nikki. Rise up. Rashana, you sleep over there. Shout out to Plant Life. Shout out to Elements of Heaven. Rise Up. Virginia on the Go. Everybody in the building. All the sponsors. Listen, if I missed you, please charge it to my heart, not my head. Thank you to everybody. Oh, I said charge to my head, not my heart. Well, I said charge to my heart, not my head. Charge to my head, not my heart. That's how I'm gonna say it. See what I'm saying? See. So, thank y'all. So look, commercial by TNI closing us out. Love y'all. Be love. Peace.